Hey guys, welcome back. Lynch's Garage. It's chilly out there today, man. Minus what is it? Minus 27 with the wind chill. I just in the morning there, I went out to drop something in the green bin, man. And I got back in the house. I was frozen. I was only out there like maybe 10 seconds, maybe. So I decided to stay in today. Stay in today and do something really easy on the old RS here. So what I got here, of course, you know about this. This is the mud guard from the other side, the front on the other side, driver's side, and you can see with two or three coats on it, it came up really, pretty good. I hope it will level off. Like I say, I'm not worried about this side here. That's just going to get sprayed with some high gloss black. Right there. So what we'll do, I got three different levels of sandpaper here. I got the 1000. I've got the 1500 right there, and I got the see 2000 grit. That'll be final. I mean, you can get you can go to 25, 3000 if you want to get really fine, but I don't think we need to do that. I got myself some soapy water, a bit of soapy water. I got this block I've been using for a while. I should probably get a new one soon. Uh, right here, it's sort of spongy on this side and hard on this side. I usually use the softer side. Um, yeah, so what I do is wrap the paper around it. I'm kind of running out of 1000 grit now, but it'll be enough to do this, I hope. I gotta get some more. Probably Princess Auto is the cheapest place to buy it. So all I do is wet the paper. The soapy, a little bit of soap in there, not a lot there now. It's still wet. And I guess we'll start up here where it's not as bad. You're gonna want to wet that too. Give it a little few squirts on that. And basically, going to try to stay off the shiny side here. We're just going to stay on the flat and just give a few, you know, have a look at it every once in a while. You know, not super hard pressure, just a little bit, and change your direction. Change your direction every once in a while. Just go lightly, and every once in a while you're gonna wipe it off. But we're not ready for that yet. I think we need some more water on it. I'm gonna put some more water on it. I'll just soak it really good here. There we go. Soak the paper. It cleans the paper too when you soak it. Cleans any of this stuff off, so you should do that every once in a while anyway. Just try to get a better wrap on it here. If I can. Tighter the wrap, the better, I think. And then just hold it and sand. Yeah. So Monday, I don't think there's going to be too much moving Monday anywhere. So, oh yeah, that's coming up good. Got a couple little picks I did up here too that were right through the paint. So we're going to sand those too, just lightly, very lightly. Yeah, there won't be much moving Monday, so I don't think I'll be going out. I'll probably shoveling or snow blowing or whatever. I'll be snow blowing, and hopefully I'll get. Oh, that's leveling off pretty good. Yeah, hopefully I'll still get something up. I'll do something to the old girl here. Um, I don't know, maybe a little bit more waxing or something. Work down. We could do that door right there. that hasn't had any butter wax on it yet. Could do that. Very lightly with this. I don't want to go too. Just feel it with my hand here. It is coming along. See, there was just two little pick marks there, and yeah, they're smoothing out really good. I don't know if you can see them. You might see a difference in color. They're right around there and there. I'm just gonna flick that light on just one sec. Might help. Yeah, like that. Put the light over there. There we go. That might help. Squeeze by here. Yeah, so now maybe you can see it. Yeah, you can see right there. There's one there, and there's one right there, I think. And that's, yeah, it's quite noticeable. So, it don't take long. Just lightly sand them. Don't go too deep, because you're going to go over it with 15 and 2000. So you don't even have to go all the way down. You can let the 1500 take it farther. Just gonna bring it up to the light here. Yeah, I don't want to go any further than that. That's decent right there. Now I'm gonna work my way around this corner a little bit. Still with the 1000, and it's smoothing out really nice. Really nice. Yeah. Yeah. Look at that. Look at that. Coming along. Give her another spray of water. Another spray. There we go. Should be pretty good. Let's just go like this. Give her a couple different angles here. Like that. Very light pressure. Very light pressure. Let the sandpaper do the work. You know. It's just very minimal on the pressure side of things. You don't want to burn through anything. It's feeling good right here. Very smooth. Right here is still a little ripply. We'll just keep going with that. Just get it back and forth here a little bit. Just stop and check it every once in a while. Oh yeah, that's better. That's coming along. Now right at the high point of the corner, that's where it's a little bit ripply. Just because we had to put more paint on there. We had to finger bomb it more and lay more paint. And just bring it up in the light there. Oh yeah. Oh, it's pretty cool. Yeah, yeah. Give her another soak. Give her another soak. Don't hurt the soaker. Like that. And soak the paper too. Yeah, the old wet sanding. The wet sanding is a great way to go. Yeah. Spray it off, get all the black off, and the paper just looks like new again. It was actually, well, it was years ago when I was preparing the Vega body. When I went from green, I was going from the green with the black stripe, and of course the black stripe was left on it. I was going to the candy apple red. I was using the Ford brand candy apple red. That I didn't do the full car paint job. I had guys, two brothers, used to do paint jobs, and if my memory serves me correct, their name was last name was Short, Shortt, and they had a shop. If you know Windmill Road, and some of you older people will remember the Village Gate there, and you'll remember Pro Cycle was there. It's car exports now. They have high-end cars there. Uh, where the body shop was, and also there was a building facing the road just on the higher end of that parking lot. You'll see, I think it's still there. It's Dave's hot sauce, this famous hot sauce for wings and stuff like that. Well, he's at the corner. If you go around the building, down back, down almost to the end, I believe they're at either at they weren't at the end. They were in the next what do you call it, cubicle garage bay area in, and that's where they did all their paint jobs. And they did fine work and didn't charge me a whole lot of money. Um, and that was great. They even let me, you know, do the pre-sanding. I did the pre-sanding of the whole car. There's pictures up on my Facebook there. Uh, the pre-sanding, I did the whole car with 400 grit, smoothed it all out, took all the scratches and everything out of it, and did all that. And they said, well, as long as you prep the body right, you know, we don't want our paint jobs going out there with a body not being prepared properly, and then people saying, look at the shitty job they did, look at the shitty paint job they did. And I said, oh no, I understand that. I said, you guys inspect it. When I bring it down to you for the paint job, you guys inspect it, and you tell me if it's good enough. Sure enough, yeah, you can see the black on there now, right? So it's just the residue from the paint coming off. I brought it down to them, and they looked it all over from front to back, underneath, the sides, everywhere. And they said, no, you did a great job. We'll wipe it down with they use special high quality degreaser that only body shops can buy. It may still be that way. It's powerful stuff. And then we'll tack rag it, and we'll paint it for you. So that's what they did. It turned out great, really great. I think I only paid like, I don't know, 250, maybe $200. I don't know, $200 for a full paint job on a car. That's all I paid. It was great. But where I should have told you, where I started doing the sanding using the wet sand was my uncle Joe there from Newcastle. He was down visiting parents, and he was actually older than my parents. Yeah, he was related through my mom's side of the family because her father had a family of three with a wife, and then that wife passed away. He married my grandmother, and then they had three more kids. One of them was my mother, of course, but so Joe was from the first family. That's how that went. Anyway, he used to do work on the. He's a carpenter too, and he ran his own convenience store right out of his house. But he used to do wet sanding on the big bread trucks in Newcastle at the body shop. Bread trucks, milk trucks. He'd have to prepare the body for paint, and he's the one that taught me how to wet sand properly. You know, keeping everything lubricated and to get a smooth finish. And I thank him for that because I use this method quite a bit, quite a bit. As you can see now, quite it'll gray out when it dries, but that's where you set your polish to. So right now, this is pretty darn smooth right there. It's got a little bit of ripple there, and it's smoothing back out here where we touched up all the nicks.
But we'll keep going. We'll keep going. I just want to try to get this a little bit of ripple off here. Yeah, I think I was trying to use dry sandpaper, just the old dry stuff. And Joe said, "No, go get get some the wet sandpaper style, like that. You know, get that." And then he said, you'll get more life out of it. You can reuse it, sort of, because you're washing away the stuff you're sanding. You're washing all that away. And oh yeah, that feels great there. Jeez, I don't feel a ripper at all now. Just gonna do a. Let's make sure I'm not going through anything. Just gonna go a couple cross ones here, like that, and right on this side. Yeah, I'm gonna check it again. Oh, I'm satisfied with that, man. That's smooth. That's smooth. Now I'm coming down to this side here. I'm gonna do the flat side here. Just doing that. It shouldn't take too long. Yeah, I didn't think of it the other day when we had the cover off the engine. We're doing the spark plugs. I should have topped up the power steering fluid because I have a brand new bottle of AC Delco stuff. And I should have just topped it up. It just needs a little bit, not much at all. So should top that up. This here is feeling smooth right here, right up to this line. Really smooth. I don't want to go any more on that because I can use the 15 and the 2000. And this is just feeling just a little bit of ripple. Not much, just a little bit. So I'll just go back and forth, change your angles a bit like this. So it cuts it down better, cuts it flat like that. Let's check it again. Your finger can tell you a lot. Just rubbing your hand across it. And I got some high points there. So let's just give her a little wash here again. You can actually see it. You can see where it's smooth here. Down here you might see the ripples coming off that toward the end here. So let me wash my paper, clean some of this black stuff off. As you can see, just wash that crap away and just keep on going. You can repair some stuff, on your car. You get a little imperfection, a little nick or whatever, you can touch it up, doing this method instead of paying body shop big money to do it for you. But oh yeah, oh look at that, wow, not bad. Just a little right here where that split, that little split part is there. Let's check that. Oh yeah, yeah, right. Just a second. Who knows? Feels smooth. Who's gonna look underneath there? That's gonna be, you know what I mean? That's gonna be like that on the car, down here, down low on the car, right? I don't think anybody's gonna crawl underneath and look at that, but she's smooth anyway. So I think now what I gotta do is put this paper aside and grab the 1500. I got a full piece of this, so I can wrap this right around, tuck it under here, wrap it right around like that, and then soak it. And we're going to start back to where we started from. We're going to start up here again. I'll show you how, you see how it goes, when it dries it goes gray? Well, that's nothing to worry about. And you can see those two little marks there, right there and there. Now I'm hoping the 15 will take that'll flatten that out. But the gray, that's fine. That should all polish out, hopefully. That should polish out. Let's see. Give her another soak in here. Yeah, I can see where I started putting the black on. We're doing that. So we got her all. We got her all ready. And we're just gonna go and sand it now. And I've got an old rag here, right here. I'll wipe it every once in a while. I just want to check the status of these two pick marks, and I want to feel them and see how they feel. Are they good enough to polish? They kind of feel like they are, but we will give her another spray, like so. Stand that bottle up. Okay, let's give her another. Let's give her a little quick. Just back and forth, get down into this area. Like that. And give her a wipe and have a look at her. Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, you're bound to see a little tiny because you filled it in. That one's better than that one. So we might just want to hit that one up a little bit more. We'll hit that outer or the inner one up a little bit more. And it's all about just being patient and not going too hard on it. Because some people think, oh, the harder I go, I'll get her done quicker. Well, you will, but you might. That one's looking good. You might just go too deep into it and cause more problems, right? So, just gonna do this one right like so. We should be done here in a second. And this over like that. And let's have a look at her. I don't think I want to go any more than that, you know? I think that's pretty good. Maybe 2,000 will get her just a little more. So let's work our way down here. Do the paper, do the unit, and see what we can come up with. 1,500. So we're slowly going from 1,000 to, yeah. You're gonna see different shades of black because it's just what it's gonna be. So that's not bad. I just hope it comes up a little bit better. I can use. I did use the polisher, like the machine on it. The last one, once I got her going, so basically did it by hand at first, and then I said, well, I can use the machine, and I did. And it didn't affect it. See, I can see all the little tick marks that we kind of covered up. No, I don't care if it's that. It doesn't have to be perfect down here, as long as it's just half decent. It looks better than it did. That's all I care about. It doesn't have to be super perfect, but just cleans it up a bit. So there we go. There we go. Yeah. You know what? I didn't have my mic on me. I don't even know if you guys could hear me. I hope you did. Quite far away from the mic. Oh, it won't stay on me. I thought I put that on. Okay. Let's see. It's not good. Didn't have the mic on me. Okay. Maybe I was whispering the whole time. You didn't hear me. It's like lip syncing. Okay. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, you can see that. All that there. Yeah. Covered up a lot of pics. It did. A lot of pics. Well, let's have a look here. See. I can get this a bit smoother. If I work it, I can get this a bit smoother. It's just taking it slowly, level by level. level by level. That's all it's doing. Oh yeah, it's coming along. It's coming in there pretty nice. Basically, we just filled in all the little problems we had there, right? So, and now we're just smoothing it out. Just smoothing it out, nice and level. That's all we're doing. Yeah. Oh yeah. Cool. Yeah. It wasn't that rashy up here. It wasn't that bad up there, really. It was pretty good. It was pretty good. Yeah. But I'm going to keep going at her till I get her nice and level. Let's try that. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm getting the high points off it now. You'll see in a second here. I'm getting the high points off her. She's coming along. She's coming along really good. Okay, let's see. Yep, just one little high point right there. Right there is what I gotta get. Let's get a little fast. I'm not putting much pressure. It's just basically the weight of my hand. That's all I'm doing. And that's starting to come out now. Look at that. I don't want to go too far, but I do have to get it. Don't want to dig right into it, but well, she's coming. She might be, yeah. Let's give her another soaking. Like that. There we go. Yeah, it's just time consuming. That's all it is, right? Oh, yeah, look at that. Jeez. Decent. Decent. It's all time consuming. So you pretty well got to wipe it to have a good view at it. See where you're at, right? And I think I'm where I'm supposed to be right now. There's a little bit on that edge there, but it ain't much. It ain't much. And I'll show you in a second here. Like that. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna. Well, how's that looking? Looking good. I don't know why that's looking a little funny there, but that's just maybe a high point. I don't know. Find out. That come out? It's coming out. It's coming out. I'll be painting this edge over to the flat spot anyway, but that's what I'll be doing. Oh yeah, it's pretty well gone now. That'll cut it a little quicker. Yeah, there we go. That's what I'm looking for right there. All that. So now you can see right here, it's pretty well all smooth. You might see a little spot there, but that should polish out. That's not a nick anymore. It's covered by paint, but and this is really smooth here now. We can see all the spots we covered up. This might have to be sanded just a bit right here. That's easy to do. Let's do that. I can see it now, plain as day. Yep. Now, can I get this paper in another position to get maybe a new piece on it? Since it's starting to get a little bit worn, but not too bad. Something like that. Wash it, soak it there, and just work that area at your angle and whatnot. And wipe it dry with your rag. See where you're at. Oh yeah. Not bad. Not bad. Not bad at all. I know it's like watching paint dry, but It's got to be done. It's got to be done. Yeah. Yeah. Right there. Hopefully that polishes out. I didn't go too far, did I? I don't think so. That's still grayish. Grayish there. It's going to be like that on the car. I don't think I did. That should polish out. If it doesn't, I can always lay black on it. So now here, this is starting to smooth out. We're pretty well around the corner now, as you can see. We're working our way here around the corner. And all them pick marks that were there before, they're all filled in now, right? With the with all the paint we put on there. 2 coats of that paint really helped. I'm just gonna go like that. I'm just gonna see. I'm not too concerned about the bottom half. Just wanted to get all that road rash off it, and see if I can make it look a little better. But yeah, that's pretty smooth. That's pretty smooth. Yeah, I think I'd like to stay right there. Okay, now wipe this crap off this. We're going with the last piece. The old 2000 grit. Super fine stuff. So wrap around there. Wrap around here. We'll start back where we started, up here. And we will soak the paper. Soak the mud guard. And we will give it some nice, trying to stay away from this high crease here. High crease right there. I don't want to cut through that. Cut through the black. There, like that. Wipe this down. Have a look at that. See what that's looking like. Oh yeah, not too bad. Smooth. A lot smoother than it was with all those nicky marks in her. Yeah. Okay, now we're gonna go for this corner here. 2000 grit. Oh, that'll do some amazing work for you. 2000. Yeah. Now some people, well, I wouldn't do it, but some people might wet sand their whole damn car with 2000 grit, you know, to get out the factory orange peel, get it really super smooth. And then they go over it with a light compound and then hit it up with a polish. And sure enough, it does come out pretty wicked. Yeah, it does come out pretty wicked. But, you only got so much clear to work with, but, so much clear to work with. Oh, yeah, she's coming up real nice here. That's smooth. That is smooth. Very smooth. I'm going to clean this and clean this again. Give that another soaking. And then I'm just going to go in this straight back and forth fashion with a slight movement to the side. Long, even along that side. And then I'm just going to wipe it down, have a look at it. Oh, yeah. Decent. We'll do the same here with this. That corner's fine now. I'm not going to mess with that. That corner is perfect. Oh, that's falling off. Get that back on. Now, do the same deal here. Good to clean the paper every once in a while. Gets all the crap off it. Gives you a better way to cut through the paint you applied. Smooth it out. Let's pull that back like that. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. Might feel a little bit there, but you know what? When that polishes out, that's going to be great. So now I'll show you what kind of looks like before we put the polish to it. Just by hand right now. I'll let the thing settle overnight, and I'll probably hit it up with the machine tomorrow. I won't hit it with the machine too soon. I know the paint's hardened and everything, but so I'll just put this down here. Yeah, so you can see it's smooth. You can even see the orange peel right here. I mean, that's factory orange peel. You see how it's all like high points and low points? That's what show cars, uh, if after a paint job, guys will sand it so smooth like this and then polish this because they don't want any of this orange peel. They call this orange peel because it looks like, skin of an orange. And I could have went right up there and smoothed that just as good as this, but I'm not worried about that. It's just a mud guard, right? So what we're going to do, what we got here, and I tell you, I'm going to buy some more, and I hope they still have it. This is the Melco product. Melco. It's a rejuvenator, one-step auto paint restoration. Removes scratches, oxidization, paint defects, mild surface damage. Leaves a bright, luxurious gloss. Speeds vehicle paint restoration with its fast-acting formula. And a one-step convenience protects the painted surfaces with a durable high-gloss finish. And, of course, harmful if swallowed. Don't swallow it. I don't think anybody's going to swallow it. Yeah, it's really. I've used it. I've used it quite a bit, fixing up different areas of cars, and this bottle lasts a long time, but it's getting near empty now. So, and I got some good cloths here to do the work. Got to get this down so I can get some on the cloth. She's nice and clean for us to put the old rejuvenator on her. What that is. Okay, put a little bit on the cloth here. Just like the bottle, it's pink in color. But the stuff really works, man. I'm telling you. It really works. So just get it spread around a bit. I'm just going to work at this area right here right now. And just I actually I got so much product here I can go up to this too. And just work it. Just give it a circular motion back and forth, circular motion, change your direction a little bit, just like you're a polisher on a machine, you know what I mean? Just like you're a polisher. Yeah, we'll see. I think the last one I did a before and after picture of it, and God, it was it was remarkably better. I tell you that. Really nice. It was really nice. Now, as the product starts to go away, you'll have to move down to the next spot. Yeah. You can see how dark it's pulling some of the little bit of the paint off that. So I'm just showing you this part here. And like I say, this part was rashed up quite bad. Probably about, I would say, an inch, 2 inches from the corner, I guess it was. We might have to use some compound because it's not coming up super good right now. But you can see it's smooth. It's smooth as can be. It's still faded looking, but the machine, my machine, was set to orbital. It's set that way anyway. That's what it does. It does a random pattern polishing, and that'll take that and put it right up. I've used it before. I've used the pink stuff with the machine, and it brings it right up. But let's just polish the bottom of this, and we're see how she goes. It's not bad. Not bad at all. Yeah, it's still gonna need some more polish on this bottom half, as you can see. It's shiny, but the spots where we applied the paint is dull. So the original clear coat is shiny, but the other part isn't. Now, if I wanted to, I could prep that and grab a can of my clear and sort of mask this off, lay it back, lay tape back, and I could just spray clear on that, and it would just be as glossy as anything. But I'll definitely try the polish first. First, I'll do that. I'm gonna try some compound. You know, I do have compound here. Uh, it's turtle wax. Just let me see if I have it here. Well, I do. Let's just try a little bit. Try a little bit of turtle wax before we call her quits here. This is, yeah. So it's called rubbing compound heavy duty cleaner. See that? I haven't used much of it over time, but I've had it for a little while. It's not that old though. A couple years old probably. So I'll put a little of that on the on your cloth, and you know, I can try this first part here, and just see what if we get any better results here. Just keep going at her as fast as you can. That's why the machine's gonna be. Yeah, I'll do the machine tomorrow on it. Maybe tomorrow morning or something like that. When I'm not plowing, plowing the 30 or 40 centimeters of snow we're supposed to get. I think it's winter's last hurrah, hopefully, because you know, it didn't look that bad. The forecast, the 14-day forecast, didn't look too bad. You know, but yeah, she's gonna need the machine. I think, even with doing 2,000 grit, yeah, she'll need the machine to be able to work that. But I'm still gonna give a little bit on the bottom. What the heck? Might as well see what we can do, and just work it. Work it around like that. Do the best you can, and see if that comes up a little bit. Did come up a little bit. Yeah, did come up a little bit. But I know I can get it better because I got this guy here on this fender. I got that one really good. It came up real nice. So I know I can do it. It's just I'll have to use the machine, that's all. I'll have to use the machine. I'll probably start with this compound. I'll use the machine. Start with the compound. See how I do. See how this comes up first, and then move to this lower part here. See if I can polish that up. because it's been enough days. It's sat. Geez, has to be a good week, or at least 4 or 5 days since this last second coat hardened. It's very smooth. I mean, it's just as smooth as ever. All that where all the picks were here, it's just smooth as could be. It just needs to be brought up, and then you can see the different shades here, because these small shades here are where we applied the paint to fill in all the pick marks. But it's when I run my finger across, it's just as smooth as glass. It's nice. Just need to have to polish it up. Bingo bango, and she should be done. Yeah. So that's what I'll do tomorrow. I'll give her a coat, and that'll fix her right up. Put the I'll put the cover back on the old turtle wax compound. Yeah, I don't use compound that often, but for some serious, repairs like road rash and stuff, and going through different sandpapers and all that, you got to do it. So thanks for coming back, guys. And like I say, and I always say, uh, take care out there. You know what I mean? Thunder Road.